Hi everyone, it's Sandy. Thank you for joining me. And not too long ago, I shared with you a one-sheet wonder using one single-sided 12x12 paper, and it was to make this folio folder. And it's a great folio. It has a couple of little pockets in here. I did make a little pocket up here using a die cut from the paper collection that I use from Rosie's studio. I'll link all of that down below for you. And I am part of the design team for Rosie's studio, so I wanted to make a folio using their single-sided 12x12 paper, and this is what I made. And then inside the folio there's a pocket here and another pocket, as well as a large deep pocket here. And then in that pocket I had placed this envelope, and it's a great size. It's like a medium size coin style envelope, or a pocket envelope, and it's got a nice room inside there where you can add some bulky things in here that you may want to add. And I asked you guys if you wanted the measurements to make one of these, so you could also add it inside the folio if you had made one of these as well. So I'm just going to do a quick video and give you the measurements and how to put one of these together. Some of you may already know how to make these sort of style envelopes, but for those that are new to paper crafting, or you haven't made a large size like this and you'd like to make one, I'll show you how to make this size. And you can put these in, you can use this for any other purpose. You don't have to use it for the folio, but I know some of you wanted the envelope to make it for the folio. And I'll also link down below this video the tutorial to make one of these if you wanted to make one. So I'm going to show you the measurements and how to put one together. And I'm also just going to show you a couple of, a couple of ideas on what you can also add to this envelope without wasting any of the papers that we trim out. So I'm just going to show you. This is the one that I've just made, and this is the extra pieces of papers that we cut out. And I just layered that, and then you can also then add that to the front of your pocket and make another tuck pocket here. Let me just grab this little tag just so you can see. And then you just glue down the three sides of the back here, and then you can glue that to the front, and you've got yourself a extra tuck pocket in the front, and for your small ephemera pieces down here. And then there is sort of a deeper pocket up here for more of your sort of taller tags or strips of papers or quotes and word sentiments, and that can go on the top there. Then you've also got that larger part in there as well. So that's just another idea for you if you wanted to add that, and I'll show you how to put this one together as well. So what I'm going to do is, first I'm going to grab a this is a 12x12 paper by Rosie's Studio. I'm not too sure if it's from the same collection as this one, but I think this one is Pocket Full of Flowers. And I think this one could either be from Pocket Full of Flowers or the Bay Fair collection. But you can just tap on the link for Rosie's Studio online store, and you'll be able to find these papers there. I'm going to just cut a 12x12 paper in half. So you're going to have a piece of paper at 6 inches by 12 inches. And I'm using a pattern that's got a direction going down in case you have lots of papers with directional paper. So I'm going to show you which way to score your lines. And if you're using a paper that's got no direction, it doesn't really matter which way you cut your paper or where you score it. But I'm going to use this one just so you have an idea. So I'm just going to cut this in half. So I've got two pieces. So you can make two pieces of these envelopes and have a set of two, and you can gift them as a little Happy Mail gift if you like for a crafty friend, or make them for invitations, or use it as a storage pocket to store your ephemera pieces if you wanted to do that. So I've got my paper here at 6 inches by 12 inches. So this is a directional paper. So I am going to have the direction of the pattern going to the left. So just to point out, just to give you an idea. So this is the closure. You want to make sure that your closure is going to have that facing the right way. The only thing is that's going to be upside down. So if that's okay with you, that's fine too. But I do, if there's no direction, then you're okay. But I'm just going to use one that's got no, that's got one direction going one way. So this is a 12-inch side, and that's where you're going to place your paper on the 12-inch. I found my scoring tool. And now what we're going to do is we're going to make a score line at 2 inches and 7.5 inches. And then we're just going to turn the paper. It doesn't matter which side, which way you put it, as long as you've got it on the 6-inch side. And we're going to score in at 3/4 of an inch on both sides. So all the way down 3/4 inches. And I'm just going to turn it around this way and do the same. 3/4 of an inch. And now you'll see you'll have your score lines like that. And now what we will do is we want to, I'm just going to go this way with the, that's the closure part. We're going to remove these 4 pieces on each of the corners. So we're going to remove these 2. I'm just going to cut along there and then just remove that piece and just continue all the way around to each corner. So that's 1, and we'll keep that to the side. I'm just going to go this side. And if you have a corner rounder punch, we can corner around the corners. If you don't have one, that's okay. You can angle cut your corners, which I'll show you. I think having a corner rounder punch is one of the must-have paper punch if you are new to paper crafting, because you do use that a lot if you want to tidy up your corners or for cards or whatever you like. So we've got that. I'm going to turn it this way now. So you can see that's upside down. I'm just going to put them. Now I'm going to corner around the corners before we assemble it. So we want to corner around all of these corners. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm able to reach it. So I'm going to corner around that one, that one, that one, and that one. Now, if you don't have a corner rounder punch, you can just leave it as is, and you can just angle cut these little pieces by going in, and the same with that, just angle cutting it in that way and remove those pieces. Now because my corner rounded can't punch out that corner, I'm going to fold the top and this bottom piece up for now. And it just makes it easier for me to corner around these corners. And if you don't have it, you're just going to cut in like that. And then also on that side, you're going to cut in at an angle going out. Or you can leave it. Now we've done that, I'm going to open these 2 pieces and I'm going to fold these 2 pieces in. And that one. And then the longer piece will go up. And you can see it already looks like an envelope or a coin envelope style. I'll just press these fold lines down. And then this is your closure. That's how easy it is to make this envelope. And all I'm going to do now, I'm just going to open this up again and I'm just going to glue these 2 sides down. We'll add some glue to both sides. And then just bring that up and then adhere that. And that's all there is to make this great size envelope, just like this one. So again, that's upside down. So you can decide which way you would prefer it. If you want this one facing the right way up, then this side will be upside down. But that's if you're using directional paper. So now we're going to make this extra piece if you wanted to make that to add to the front of your pocket. And all I'm going to do here is I've got the two longer pieces, and then I've got the two shorter pieces. So they're just going to sort of get placed behind one another, just like that. So it's just sort of laying that on the top, and they just go like that. So what I'll do first, I'm going to grab the bottom one, and I'm going to add glue, just a little bit of glue to the top of one edge. And grab the next long piece, and just placing that just a little bit, just like that, so you can see. Just enough so that you've got two together. Then I'll grab this next little piece, glue that in the front just a little bit there. And I'm going to place that along there. Again, sort of, I think just a little bit, just enough. And the same with this last piece. And actually, before I glue that down, I'm going to corner around this one first, because otherwise I won't be able to corner around that. So then I'm going to just place that on at the back there, just lining that up. And then I'll just corner around this side, just tidies that up. That's the extra piece. And then you can just place that on the front like that, and then glue that down. Then just you've got yourself an extra pocket, and there is no paper wastage at all. I think that's a great way to not waste your paper and create another little front pocket. And you can embellish this part here, do whatever you like, adds a word sentiment. So that's just another way to do that. So this is just a quick video from a couple of requests on how to make the envelope for the 12 by 12 one sheet wonder folio that I had done in my previous video. So I'll link everything down below. I hope you enjoyed this fun little tutorial making your do-it-yourself envelope, and I'll see you all soon in my next video. Bye for now.